Right, guys, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. First of all, thank you for having me, especially in this tight of day, when the nerves are a little bit are more intact and big day ahead of you. So I just want to try to help you out to pay attention to the key elements of winning in tight and nervous situation, and especially in places that we didn't been before. When we talk about tradition and about winning programs or winning teams, what are the difference from us? They're not that different from us. The only thing is that they've been there before. The club been there before, everybody been there before, which helped them to focus on the three major keys that if you control it, you give yourself high percentage to win a game. So just in short, I was in your shoes 20 something years ago, and I got a scholarship, and it was a great ride for me, an adventure. And I played in Southern Connecticut in the last 2 years of my scholarship, and we went all the way, but we didn't go all the way with a promising team. We weren't ranked 1, but something special happened in that group, in that team. Now it's tough to realize that it's happened to you. When you look in one another, that's the team that can make it. We know each other faults, we know each other problems, but in the same hand, there is something that you're building that can make it up. What I found out that in big games and in winning games, there is a 3 basic elements that I want to go through it with you. Self-confidence. Can you see the screen? Can you see behind me? It's sharing or no? Right. So I'm talking about measuring self-confidence. We all want to have high confidence today. All of us want to succeed today. But a confidence, self-confidence, it's something that moving and switching. Sometimes we have high level of confidence and sometimes we don't. After I counted hundreds of football games, I can tell you that 70, maybe 80% of overall action are will and soul action. We'll go over it in a second. The important stuff is that whoever win the will battle, 9 out of 10 will win the game. So when we first time in big stages, we want to be good. We're thinking about ourselves. We try to be maybe special, but the key for it is to control your soul and will action that represented by giving thoughts about how can I give my body, how can I give my fights, how can I help my friends, all kind of small things that we don't pay attention in big games, but actually they are the major actions that will give you confidence and advantage and opportunity to win. Only 30% of our overall stats maybe are pure talent. So if we take in running, fighting, headers, 50-50, steals, helping a friend, clearing from the line, press, as will action, we all can control it. And if we control it, we are opening the door to fulfill our own part in the game. We all want that one-on-one shot, key pass, cross. Yeah, we all want it to happen, but it's not always up to us. We don't know if we'll be favorite or not. We don't know if it's going to work or not. So where do we put our minds? What is more important? To control the will action or to be concerned, to be afraid from the skill action? So we go over it in a second. 3 keys. Who is more active? Who is more aggressive? And then if you're more active and aggressive, you usually control self-confidence. And then the amount of quality actions shot on target. In the end of the day, shot on target, and from which range? The closer the range, the higher the percentage. So what do we think about? Oh no, I don't want to miss from 5 meters, or I rather miss from 5 meters twice and score the third than having wonderful 3 shots from 25 yards. You following me?
Yeah.
So don't worry at all. 0 concerns about missing shots. Make sure that everything is on target so our friends can come to the rebound and the goalkeeper of our opponent can have mistakes and things happen and luck can be there if you open the door for it. But don't dwell on it. So we said in order for us to control the game, we want to talk about 3 basic elements. The first, I'm counting total number of action. In the end of the day, we 11 to maybe 15, 16, 17 guys that will play, and they will play the same, like 30 people on the field. And I'm counting every action of everyone. So it's so important that all of us will know that every action that we're doing, it's adding up to the team total. Most of us don't need to do an unbelievable, outstanding, out of this world game. We just need to be very comfortable and very confident that we can be solid all the time in our attitude. And that never die attitude is what needs to lead us, because the pressure is always on the favorite. So as long as the minutes go, the pressure is on the other side all the way to your rings. Make sure that you're winning the number of wheel action that represent domination, tempo, energy, right? All these words, what are they? Winning the battles and grinding for winning the battles. So it takes time sometimes to break the spirit of the other side. But if we put our mind into it, and we're not crying to the referee and we're not bitching, we're playing hard and let them bitch, we will win the confidence battle. And then obviously we want to, there is bigger wheel action. Steal, right? Header, first header could be a defensive action. But Cristiano Ronaldo scored 25 goals a season with first header. In front of the sweeper, boom, 1 touch, goal. So also winning the free kicks, which is approximately close to 40%, 37 or whatever percent from the goals, is who winning the first ball, second ball in the corner. Is it skill or will or team concept? So it's things, small things that you need to put in your mind. So even if the other team is playing better and blah, 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 every corner, every free kick, if your team winning the wheel action, you're controlling the energy and the tempo, you can win the game. And in the end of the day, we give value per minute. Every action counts. And the coach see every wheel win. And whoever win between the team will win the game. I will show you how it's worked real quick and you will understand it. We're doing all the red action we can to help the team. So our thoughts is about giving everything for the team. It will represent like this. Coach give us minutes in green. Blue will represent the skill action. And red will represent the wheel action. Now, if you pass with the red action your minutes, everybody knows that you have high confidence because you're alive and you're playing and you're involved and you come again and again and again, everybody can feel it. This is what it means. I felt he's in the game. He's in the game. Can we control it? Yes. Is it in our ability? Yes. Now look how simple it is. Now you are nervous because it's a big game and your mind was thinking about it for a few days. This is called mental energy. It's building up. We don't sleep well. We need to go a lot to the bathroom, cold, warm, heavy, bad thoughts, normal. Adrenaline is flying into your body, but you can't get it out. You can't execute. You're waiting for the game. It's building, 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 which means that you're not 100%, you're 120, 140%, because your mental energy build you for a special day. Now, if you worried with your brain and you pessimistic, what should be wrong? How can I avoid mistakes? Coach will yell at me. So I'm thinking about avoiding, and then I become needy. And if I decide, and if that pessimistic thoughts are increasing, cortisol will flying into your body. And then with adrenaline together, they are freezing us. We feel heavy. Right? Now it's normal in the beginning, in warm-up and in the beginning of the game, because we still carry that energy. But the biggest purpose of warm-up is to start decreasing the energy from 120 to 85, like a ball. If it's too much, you can't bounce it. And if you reduce air a little bit, then there is a bounce. So we're not worried what should go wrong. We're getting excited of the opportunity that no one counts us. I trust my team. I love my team. I love us. I love me. And I'm thinking optimistic about good thoughts. How can I help my team chasing action, winning action, and building self-comfortable? And then I'm feeling like a stud. So self-confidence could be in one day, I feel needy, afraid to make mistakes. I just want this day to be over. In between, I'm afraid, but I'm willing to fight as well. So the minimum I will do is to kill the guy in front of me. If each and every one of you will just kill the guy in front of you, we'll be good. So even then we can win a game. But as every will action we win, the body is increasing more endorphin, dopamine, oxytocin, if you love each other. And then suddenly you feel getting loose. Suddenly you feel sharp, like a stud. Stud play to win. A needy play not to lose. It's understandable. The more IQ you got and more energy and thoughts and emotions, obviously fears come with opportunity. But I'm telling you guys, what is more scary? To lose or not to be there? Not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So win or lose, let's hunt. Let's hunt together. And this is the secret of self-confidence. You don't need to be there before in order to go all the way. But you need to understand right now that you must control the will action and supporting one another and winning the battles. And it's about mindset. You don't want to win the battles because you're a killer, and no, because you want to win the self-confidence of yourself and the whole team and the pack. And then we can get the other side minus 20%. We are up 20%. And a great evening in front of you. So when you want to win something, you need to be in a hunting mood. It's a mindset. The pain tolerance is increasing. Not only that you're not afraid of the fight, you're looking for it in order to break that fear from that physical contact. And if I'm suffering, my opponent suffered twice. And when they start to bitch to one another, you should start to smile to one another. Because it's happening. You must take it as a team challenge, winning like you're doing all season. And this is a big key for you to win it all. To win everything in the box. In our box, for sure. And in their box, because you're doing it in your own box. If you understand you win it in your own box, you also can win it on the box on the other side. And in winning teams, a lot of times you will see the sweepers are getting involved in high situations in free kick. Right? Makes sense. I'll just show you a quick example of it. How does it look? Stop sharing this one. And I found something from no. Yeah. What do you see? Do you see something?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'll show you a game. Tell me if you can see it.
Yeah.
Right. So that was a demonstration of this this philosophy. Actually, we did it in a European Championship between Juventus and Barcelona. Actually, the score is the opposite, 3-1 to Barcelona. Right? I don't know if you remember Neymar, Suarez, Messi.
Yeah.
Right? Great game. So it was the opposite. So when we counted, first of all, we count the amount of touches and action. Who willing to do more? Obviously, Barcelona was a lot on the ball, but this is a defensive stand for them. When Barcelona was on the ball, they're controlling the pace, and the small midget can recover. If it's a run and gun game, they're not in control. So how does Barcelona winning? From steal and transition, 70%. Right? Now, when we break it down to the actions, yeah, obviously they're touching a lot. Receive, easy pass. Receive, easy pass. 90% of football. So we should bring it to the wheel action because you don't need to do anything fancy. You just need to build your confidence by checking, getting close, get the pass, touch the pass, open again. And after 10, 15, 20 of those, everything open up. So it's also a decision making. But I want to talk about the wheel action. And over here, you see that Barcelona is fighting more than Juventus. Okay, so that was interesting. I'm going deeper. Red versus blue. Okay, I can see the line. And then I'm going even deeper. I say, okay, I want to find out the end result of the game. So Barcelona did 143 wheel action with no possession and 147 action with possession. Steal and something. First header to one of our guys. Instead of to the stand, to transition. Get over line. And Juventus just did 130 and 136. Even though that Juventus is tough Italian team and Barcelona was tiki-taka. In our viewways, we're looking the people on the ball. But as professional people, we should see people hunting. And this is Barcelona. Okay, this is Suarez. Messi. Neymar. Iniesta and Xavi. Bosques. Piqué. Daniel Alves. 37 wheel actions. Right? So when you're going all over the board, everything counted, but not what the fans are looking at. Who had more shots, who dribbled, who did that. No. Who is hunting more and then grinding the opponent, getting into their mind, and waiting for the spirit to break. In the end of the day, it's a man versus man. That's my whole pitch on self-confidence and sports psychology. It's not a myth. It's something in our control. It's all right to be nervous because you have mental energy. But your three keys are active, aggressive, both sides, not violence. But aggressive is also thoughts about transition, steal and go all the way, even if it's 20 seconds from the beginning. Aggressive mind in order to win the action. And then the third level is the quality. So if we don't feel comfortable, we just coming with the active and aggressive move, receive, easy pass. Again, moving, coming again, easy pass. And then when it's open up, do your thing. Don't worry about if the dribble worked or didn't work, because you know your friend is waiting to hunt your mistake. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. I wish you all the very, very best.
Thank you.
Maybe if you have any questions, that will be good. But in shortly, think about what can you give to the team. Appreciate the opportunity. Love each other. No, we don't need sarcasm today. It's big days. Celebrate, especially I'm wishing a lot of success and luck to all the foreigners that sacrifice so much by leaving the countries and the language and everything, and suddenly we find new family, new gang. So it's a big day. I wish you all the best. Good luck, guys.